first time flying Korean Air since the rebranding. It's pretty impressive. When you compare it to the old product, it comes across as very robotic. I think it's kind of a Korean thing and doesn't really match the trend in other economy class cabins.
A couple of weeks ago, Korean Air has revealed a new brand identity, business and economy class. So today I booked myself on their newly delivered Boeing 787-10 on a flight from Vancouver all the way to Seoul in order to show you what they are really like in 2025. If you're new to the channel, my name is Josh Cahill, a multi-award-winning aviation YouTuber with over 500 million views, and I love to hold airlines accountable for the promises they make. My favorite hobby? Featuring unique airlines from all over the world. I organized Afghanistan's first all-female flight, and I'm also proudly banned from Qatar Airways.
So and here we are in Vancouver, so let's check in for our flight on Korean Air's brand new 787-10. So check-in is not open yet, but it's my first time flying Korean Air since the rebranding, the new logo, the new livery. Some people say it looks like KLM, just with a Korean Air logo. What do you think? What do you make of Korean Air's new livery? Let me know in the comment section below.
But now let's check in for our 12-hour flight to Seoul. You can also let me know in the comment section below whether you enjoy these check-in scenes and whether they are relevant and helpful to you. Thanks.
Hi, where's your final destination?
Philippines, Cebu.
Cebu?
Yeah. Hi, how are you?
How are you?
Not too bad. Is the flight full today?
Oh, yeah, it's really empty flight.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's like really empty.
Is there a chance to get our own row?
Oh, no, check.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Except you, nobody's sitting down.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
You want to sit here?
Yeah.
Oh.
I heard it's not that full anyways, right?
Yeah,
the flight. Yeah.
Can check
But I
it.
appreciate you
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
it.
no
That's very
worries.
nice of you. We're all good, right? All right, thank you. Bye-bye. See you later. You know what is one of the most beautiful and greatest feeling in the aviation world is when you check in for a 12-hour trans-Pacific flight and the check-in agent tells you that the flight is empty and that you get your own row. There's no better feeling than this. It immediately boosts your mood. So let's head to the gate. That was just a United 320 taxiing by, and I get that question very, very often. Josh, why don't you review any US airlines? That's simply because I'm banned from the United States because I visited Afghanistan, Libya, Cuba, Iraq, Iran, all the axis of evil countries. First I revoked my ESTA, and then I went for an interview at the US Embassy in Colombo because I lived in Sri Lanka at this time. I was kind of lied to by the US Embassy. So they said, oh, we need more documents. We will be in touch. The second I walked out of the embassy, they've rejected my application. However, then the ambassador gave me a second chance and said, like, submit 15 years of travel history and then you will get your visa. I was waiting for 2 years, still nothing happened. But I have some really amazing subscribers who've been helping me with this, especially from the United States. So I have an interview with the US Embassy very soon. So perhaps there will be an American, a United States aviation tour this year. Let's see. I'd love to do it.
So make sure you hit that subscribe button right now because I have big and exciting updates about my embassy visit in Berlin. But now let's get on board and check out Korean Air's new flagship, the 787-10.
How are you?
Thank you for the visit.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. Hi. So the flight isn't too busy, so the crew quickly allowed me to check out the business class cabin, which is pretty impressive. When you compare it to the old product, they introduced that just a couple of months ago, and this is pretty much what it looks like. And yeah, it looks pretty stunning. It has a door for improved privacy, a divider, quite a big screen, and it looks pretty fancy. But that is not where we're traveling today, so let's go and check out the economy class cabin.
The business class, or also known as prestige class, features 36 seats in a 1-to-1 configuration, while the economy class offers 289 seats in a 9-abreast setup. Each seat features a 24-inch 4K Ultra HD touchscreen, as well as universal power outlets and USB.
So guys, and here we are, almost the very last row of the 787-10, and this is what the upgraded economy class looks like here in Korean Air. First thing that you notice is the massive screen in front of you. Also, the legroom situation is pretty decent. Also, the recline situation isn't working on my seat, so unfortunately my seat is broken. Shouldn't be happening on a new plane like this, but overall first impression is pretty lovely. Crew is a bit strange, comes across as very robotic. I think it's kind of a Korean thing, but so far so good. Very much looking forward to see what the product is going to be like on this 12-hour flight to Seoul.
We then pushed back on time, and many of you have asked about the gear and camera I used to create my flight reports, so I put together a list on my website. The link is in the description box below. Shortly after takeoff, the crew got to work and started to serve the first meal of our flight.
So a good half an hour into the flight, there is a hot meal in front of me. There was beef stew with mashed potatoes, what I decided to have, fish, as well as traditional Korean food, and it doesn't really match the trend in other economy class cabins around the world that the portion is very, very small for a 12-hour trans-Pacific flight. So I hope I don't get hungry later.
The meal was okay, nothing really award-winning, but what I enjoyed was the in-flight entertainment, which features plenty of movies in a stunning quality. You can also take advantage of the onboard internet options, which you can purchase. The internet was working really well throughout the entire flight.
So what are my tips and tricks to survive 12 hours in economy class? Well, first of all, always pick a seat in the back, because there are high chances that you get your own row, or at least an empty middle seat, which makes a huge difference. I usually download plenty of podcasts, which I listen to. Get noise cancelling headphones, whether it's the Apple ones or here what is it? I think those are Bose headphones. It's just so much more gentle on your ears. That is something that you want to take care of as well. And drink as much water as you can. I've probably consumed, I don't know, 5 or 6 bottles. I went to the loo probably already like 6 times, but it helps you stay hydrated. Unless you have a window seat and sitting in a full row, then don't drink anything at all, because if you do consume too much water and you have to go to the loo all the time, it won't be comfortable for the passenger sitting next to you. But yeah, those are my travel hacks when in economy class. Well, I have 100 flights a year, so I'll make sure that I look after my ears. But yeah, what are your travel hacks when flying in economy class? Let me know in the comment section below. I hope I can learn something new from you guys.
Halfway through the flight, the crew offered another snack service, handing out meat pies to everyone as well as another beverage service.
And of course, a quick loo review, but the cabin crew did a great job looking after it. As I said, there was an amenity kit where you got slippers and a toothbrush, which you don't see that often in economy class, but it's all nice and clean, and yeah, no extra amenities here though.
Time for you. Which one better? We have chicken. Yes, it's your option. Chicken is okay. What's the teriyaki soda?
So we are 10 hours into the flight. Surprisingly, I still feel pretty alright. And now after the breakfast, the snack, we now have dinner. Because somewhere in the world it's dinner time. I have no idea which time zone I'm in. There was chicken rice or beef with rice, and looks pretty decent. And I'm actually pretty hungry as well. So let's dig in.
Chicken rice was cooked to absolute perfection and I really enjoyed that dish. It was then time to start our descent into Incheon International Airport. And this is also a quick reminder that I still have my Cahill keyring combo on sale. The link can be found in the description box below.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye. Thank you. So guys, and here we are, we made it to Incheon. So I have an onward flight to Cebu in the Philippines on the 777, once again in economy class, but I don't want to bore you with another economy class review. So let me summarize my experience on the new 787-10, a fantastic hard product, great, large, responsive screen. You have the in-flight Wi-Fi, that was all top-notch. The leg room was fantastic. So for the hard product in economy class, world class, really, really good. Food was also pretty alright, though the portions were smaller, but I liked how it was handled. So you get a breakfast, then you get a snack, and then you have your dinner service, and that was pretty nice. You know, I didn't get too bloated, I didn't feel too full. It was actually perfectly portioned. So that was actually pretty nice. The only letdown, I'd say, was the cabin crew. They're very robotic, very distant as well. Not what you know from other Asian carriers. But then for everyone who has been to Korea, that's very much part of their culture. They're very distant in the beginning. But once you befriend them, they become very warm and very open. But this is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed Korean Airs and your economy class. Let me know what you think in the comment section below of today's flight. Also check out my Patreon if you want to join my WhatsApp group, have early access to my video, get your Cahill keyring, get behind the scenes. Yeah, so much extra packs. The link is also in the description box below. I'm gonna head to my gate now, squeeze in a little nap, I guess, and then hopefully in the Philippines soon. See you guys.